All right, everybody. We're recording. Welcome to July 3rd yoga class after some technicality issues. We're rocking and rolling here. Oh. The class is smaller, so I can ask this question. I wanted to ask it in the chair yoga class, but it was too big. Kim, why are you here today?
I'm here because this is what I do on Thursdays that makes me feel good for the week. I mean, I do your classes throughout the week, but being here with the other people it makes me feel good.
Good.
That's why I come.
Thank you. And you don't have to answer this question if you don't want to, but I wasn't gonna let you off the hook.
Oh, I know.
Chloe?
Similar to Kim, I like to be in person. I like to have the feeling of a group.
Okay.
At home by myself, it's not the same.
Right.
Watching, it's totally not the same.
Yeah.
I don't have this doesn't give me the same thing.
Me too.
So
That's why I'm here
For
today.
me, it's crucial
Yeah, I think so.
and I really enjoy it.
Oh, good. Andrew?
Let me unpack this. So I did yoga before I was diagnosed. And while I was going through chemo and surgery and radiation, I backed away from it. So now I'm entering back into it
Good.
through your classes, and then my sister-in-law also teaches. So I go to her classes as well,
Fantastic.
just to try and feel better
Okay.
and kind of get back some of my strength, even though I'm still on oral chemo at the moment. So, yeah, just want to feel better.
Great.
I want to feel like I'm doing something to help my body heal.
Gotcha. It's a positive thing. You're being proactive,
I'm trying.
you know, and it's really hard every day.
Yeah.
Yeah, I understand. Kathy?
Well, specifically today, I got up, I have lower back issues
Right.
and they were really bothering me.
Okay.
So I was hoping, and chair yoga seemed to loosen it up a little bit, so I think I'm moving along.
All right. That's good. Dick?
Well, it's part of my healing journey is the biggest reason why I'm here, I think, and I don't know, it helps me burn glucose and all the bad stuff that cancer likes,
Okay.
you know, yeah, I know part of my family told me I needed to get out and do something instead of just staring at the wall.
I got you.
Yeah, so
That's great.
here I am.
Thank you. Ferris, how come you joined us today?
Oh, he's muted.
Ferris, did you mute yourself? I think so. All right, good. I'm here today because I'm a cancer survivor too, and I realize that this is a small, tiny tidbit of a way that I might be able to help pay back to what I think is, I think that after having survived cancer, I think this time that I have is a gift. I think it's a blessing, and I need to figure out how to do it. How I need to do that, and it's really hard because a lot of my friends who are my age think I should be retiring and reading books and doing those things, which is great for them. No problem, right? But I'm looking for ways to give back, and also because I love all you guys. You're just awesome. So let's go. All right, Ferris, you're still ready to go? Here we go, bud.
Yes, I am.
Oh, did you want to tell us, did you want to share with us why you're here today? Is there a special reason or?
No, there's no reason. The reason I'm here today is because I like to have a yoga session.
You got it. Well, you've been with me a long time, so I guess
I have. I think it started in 2012.
Is that right?
Yeah.
That's awesome. 2012, 22, it's been 13 years, right? That's not bad. Not a bad day. All right, everybody, let's start on our backs. That sounds like that's where we ought to be.
Yeah.
Right. Yay. All right, on our back, and you know what that means? That means we have to make some decisions. Like Am I protecting my head? Am I protecting my neck? What about my lower back? I'm here, but what's my back telling me? How am I doing this, right? So I can't get both legs out, but I can get one out for right now. Okay, so I have my left leg extended. My right knee is pointing towards the ceiling. I'm going to inhale my hands straight up into the air. I'm going to let my arms drift down past my ears. And I'm going to do an incredibly long stretch on the left side of my body. And I'm going to reach with my toes in one direction while they rest gently on the floor. And I'm going to reach with my left fingertips in the opposite direction. They're stretching, stretching, stretching. The whole left side of my body is stretching, pointing my toes. And while I continue to stretch, I'm gonna flex my heel. I'm gonna point with my heel. And then I'm gonna point my toes again. And I'm gonna flex the heel. And I'm still reaching as far as I can with the tips of my fingers. And one more time, point the toes and flex the heel. Wow. And then just relax. I'm going to go to the right side. So my right leg goes down. My left knee is going to come up. I'm going to reach with my right toes in one direction, my right fingertips in the opposite direction. Reach. And then I'm going to flex my heel. Reach the toes. Flex the heel. Reach with the toes. Flex the heel. And then I'm just going to relax on the exhale. I'm going to put both legs down. I'm going to point with the toes and I'm going to point with the fingertips in opposite directions. Flex the heel. Point the toes. Keep reaching with the fingertips, everybody. Oh, there we go. Point. Flex. Point. Flex. Oh, and relax. Oh, fantastic. Let your hands slide out to the side to a T. Palms are up. We're going to inhale our arms straight up to the ceiling. Slowly and gently. This is on the inhale. And when you get there, and you see the chimney that you've created with your arms, exhale through the chimney. Roll the palms out. Lower them down gently. We're not in any hurry. And when the palms touch the mat, what do? Exhale, palms up. Palms out. Palms up. Grab that left wrist with the right hand and reach as high and as far as you can towards the ceiling. Right wrist, right hand's got a hold of the left wrist. Reach, 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 reach up. Exhale and relax. Reach up, reach. That's it. Right hand is assisting that left arm reaching. And relax. One more time. Right hand grabbing the left wrist, reaching, reach, 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 reach up towards the ceiling. You might even have your shoulder blade up off the mat. Exhale and relax. Left hand grabs the right wrist. We're going to do it on that side. Reach. Oh, I know you're feeling your shoulders come off. Maybe even the shoulder blade. Reach. Stretch, stretch, stretch. Exhale and relax. One more time. Reach. Reach, 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 reach. Oh, yes. Exhale and relax. Palms out. Gently lower the hands down to T. Exhale. We're gonna go ahead and bring our feet up near the sits bones, and we're gonna put the soles of the feet together. So in the middle of the mat, our soles are touching as best as they can. And in order for that to happen, the knees have to flare out to the side, right? Let them flare. Oh. Hip openers. Oh my goodness. Big muscles, let them do their thing. Take the hands out of T and reach up to the sky. Exhale through the chimney. Gently bring those hands down onto the inner thigh. And if the weight of those hands will help those thighs open, that's awesome. Oh. Still trying here. Oh, these are good. Excellent, everybody. All right, go ahead, bring the knees up together. Oh, yeah. Walk the soles of the feet to the outside of the mat. Ooh. Knees are together, soles are on the outside of the mat. And what we're going to do is we're going to let both the knees roll to the right, open to the right. Now they're not together, of course, because they're apart, but oh. Inhale back up to center. Knees are going to open to the left, both of them. They're separate, of course. There we go. That's a really good question. I know you both were thinking, I think you all were thinking, are my hips supposed to be on the mat? Or are they supposed to roll up? The hips should stay on the mat. I love it. Oh, yeah. Good job, everybody. Wonderful. One more time. Oh, yeah. And we come back to center and we just relax just for a second, everybody. Inhale the hands straight up. Roll the wrist. Wiggle the fingers. All right. Got that? Inhale your feet straight up. And wow. Okay. While you're wiggling your fingers and rolling your wrist, we want you to wiggle your toes and roll your ankles. All right. You know what this is called? Bug on his back. All right. Stop. Don't move. Dead bug. All right. Bug on his back. Open. There you go. Everything is moving. Oh, yeah. Excellent. Dead bug. Gently bring the heels down next to your sits bones. Oh. Left hand comes down to heart center. Right hand comes down to your gut. Feel your breath. Let it open. Change that regular breath of 1, 2, 3 count to that 5 count breath. Let's make it a big breath. See how far down those lungs expand? Oh, they go all the way down there on the outsides of the stomach. Oh, yeah. There we go. Fantastic, everybody. Good job. Inhale the hands straight up. Intertwine the fingers. Let the arms reach down past the ears. Walk the heels together. Knees are together, heels are together in the middle of the mat. We're reaching with our hands that are pointing straight up out of our head, and then we're going to roll both. We're going to roll both knees to the right, but this time we're gonna allow the hips to come up off the mat. Inhale back up, knees are straight up. Exhale to the left. That right hip, I'm sure, is coming up off the mat. Back up. Oh, feel how that moves? The asana, how it moves the pose? Kathy, that should be helping that back,
Yeah,
right?
yes.
Okay. Here we go. We got one more to do on each side, everybody. Oh. Up. There we go. Excellent, wonderful. Stop for a second, everyone. Okay, good. Inhale that left leg up, straight up to full extension. Bring both hands behind the hamstring. And we're gonna point and we're gonna flex that left ankle. Point the toes, flex the heel. Again, we're gonna roll the ankles. Opposite direction. Nice. All right. Right hand goes on top of the right hip. Left hand stays behind, and we're gonna open to the left, keeping both hips down on the mat. Oh. Back up. We're gonna do that again just because it really felt good. Opening to the left, to the side. Oh. Back up. Gently, slowly, quietly lower that extended left leg. Oh. Slide that left heel back up next to the sits bones. Extend that right leg straight up, both hands behind the hamstring. Point and flex. There we go. You guys are doing great. Excellent. Roll the ankle. Opposite direction. Left hand slides onto the left hip, right hand still on the hamstring, open to the right, keeping both hips still on the mat. Oh. Inhale back up. Exhale, open. Straight back up to full extension. Lower down. Oh, yeah. Take it easy. Don't be in any hurry. Oh, we're done. Relax. Take it easy. Extend that left leg. Zip the legs together. Put your palms of your hands underneath your hips. Okay. Slide them underneath your hips. There you go. You got a base to work with. And now we're going to windshield wiper our full legs. Full extent. There you go. Yeah, good. Okay. Bring the heels up next to the sits bones. Roll gently over onto your left side. Left hand comes underneath the left ear. That's your pillow. All right. Bring those knees, both of them, out to 3 o'clock on the clock face. So there's a straight line that goes through your hips, right? Up through your rib cage, through your head, that's running parallel or right along the mat line. There we go. Good. Excellent. Wonderful, everybody. Okay. Kim, this is your pose.
Fantastic.
Take the right hand and put it behind your head. So that means that I've got my fingers can actually touch each other. Okay, they're behind my head, and my elbows are kind of near each other in the front. You got it. Perfect, Kim. Okay, ready? We're gonna do clam up top. Open up this way. Oh. Exhale back down. Open up. Oh. Tell me we're not getting to that shoulder blade. Open up. And down. Put your right ankle on top of your left ankle or your right foot on top of your left. And now when we open up, we're going to do both. Open up. Oh, and down. Open up. And down. One more time, open up. So I am opening, I've got clam out of the knees, I've got clam out of the elbows. I'm gonna take that right hand that's extended straight up in the air and I'm gonna begin to do circles. I'm gonna go in the opposite direction. And then I'm gonna drop that right hand down behind my back and see if it will touch the mat or the floor. Just to let everything loosen and open. Inhale that right hand straight up. Bring it across, let the knees close, okay? And then let that right hand drop down to 130 on the clock face. So my head's at noon, my butt's at 6, my knees are at 3, and my right hand is reaching out to 130. Reach, reach, reach. Exhale and relax. Roll over onto your back. And then roll over onto your right side. Oh. So the butt is reaching to 6 o'clock. My head is reaching to noon. My right hand is underneath my right ear. Right? Okay, good. Bring the knees out. So they're out at 9 o'clock. Bring that left hand behind my head. So I've got my fingers intertwined and they're behind my head. Okay, perfect. Left elbow reaching up. Opening up. Oh. Exhale, back down. Elbow up, reach. Open, reach, elbow up. You know, usually when it's really quiet in the room, I know we're hitting a spot. There we go. Okay, left sole of the foot on the right ankles because we're going to open up both. The knees are going up, the elbows are going up. Oh, and back. Open up. And back. Open up. Reach that left hand straight out, all the way up. Oh, begin circles. Opposite direction. Let that left hand drift down behind us. Will it touch the mat? Will it touch the floor? Close the knees. Inhale that left hand straight up in the air. Bring it across. We want it to reach out as far as it can at 10:30 on the clock face. Oh. And go ahead and bring that left hand back down. Put it on top of the left hip. Roll over onto your belly, everyone. Everybody okay? Yeah, okay. All right, stack your hands. Gently put your forehead near the tops of your palms or near your wrist. Take that right knee, let it come up to the outside and up. We're doing half frog on the right. Ooh. Let it slide back. Okay, bring your hands underneath the shoulders, thumbs pointing in. Elbows in, so you look like a grasshopper from the side. And with a big inhale and a look up, we're gonna come up to table. Oh. Great job, everyone. Reset your table, however that looks. Oh, yeah. You may need to put your hands a little bit forward, maybe 4 5/8 inches. Look up at the wall in front of you. And on the exhale, we're gonna drop our hips back into what we call child's pose. The minute we get back as far as we can, we're gonna just reverse that pattern and come right back up to table. We're gonna look at the wall in front of us, and then what we're gonna do is we're gonna let the hips come through to what we call up dog. Look up at the wall. Back on the inhale. Exhale back to child's pose. Oh. Up to table. Let the hips slide through to up dog. Oh. Back. There we go. Oh, yes. There we go. Come on, just let it flow wherever you want it to be, everybody. You can sit for a second in one of those poses, or you can just let it flow. I'm just letting it flow right now because it just feels good. Oh. Back up to table. Back to child's pose. Up the table. Up dog. Oh. Yeah. Back to table, everyone. Reset your table, whatever you think it should feel like or look like. Maybe work your wrist a little bit, right? Yeah, I love it. I love it. I love it. All right, we're still going to be extended out of this table pose, 4 5/8 inches, something like that. We want to lift that left hand. We want to look at the left palm, and we want to slide it through the eye of the needle on the right. We're going to inhale that hand back up to wing on the left. Exhale through the eye of the needle on the right. Inhale up to wing on the left. Exhale through the eye of the needle on the right. Inhale up, wing on the left. And when we come down on this pose, everybody, I want you to come down on your forearm. I was having you come down on your head and the side of your face, and I didn't like that. So come down on your left forearm. Okay, that should give us really good balance. Everybody good there? Oh yeah, that's perfect. And you're not through the eye of the needle, you're right underneath your torso, underneath your body. Palms are down. Go ahead, lift that right hand up into the air. Oh, again, another great shoulder opener here. Fantastic. Bring it the right hand down. Bring that left hand up. We're resetting the table. All right, Kath, which hand are we doing now?
Right.
Right hand? Okay, good. Lift that right hand up, look at the palm, and slide it through the eye of the needle on the left. Oh, back out the wing on the right. Exhale through the eye of the needle. Out to wing on the right on the inhale. Exhale through the eye of the needle. Out to wing on the right. This time when we come down, we're coming down on that right forearm, everybody, right? And it's right underneath our body. It's not through the eye of the needle. Bring that left hand up. What a chest opener we got going here. Okay. Oh, there we go. Oh, fantastic. And bring that left hand down. Okay. And we reset our table. 5 7/8 inches out in front, everyone. Roll your toes under, kick up to down dog. Oh. Bicycle on the left, on the right. If your wrists are getting a little tired, you can come up on your fingertips. That's no problem. There we go. Woo. I like it. Walk your feet in towards your hands. Look at that, right? All right, at some particular point, we're in forward fold. The most important part of forward fold is that your legs are straight, but the knees are not locked. I really don't care where your hands are. The hands could be on the mat, but they could also just be on your shins. Not a problem. Okay? Great. So this is forward fold. Let the hand slide up the shins to just below the knees. And that's what we call tall table or half fold. That's on the inhale. Exhale, right down. Oh, the forward fold. Back up. Half fold, tall table, back down. Oh, you guys are doing great. These are such great flushers. Up, down. Bend your knees, everyone, because we're going to take those hands and we're going to just swoop them up and out to the left. And yes, fantastic. Look at that. You're looking through the chimney, but you're not going to breathe through the chimney because you're going to exhale and come right back down to Mother Earth. We go back up, sun salute. And back down to Mother Earth. Back up, sun salute. Now we can breathe through the chimney. Shh. Inhale our hands out to T. Perfect. Look straight ahead. Roll the wrist. Opposite direction. Good. So stop the wrist move. Here's my question. Can you lift that right leg up off? Can you reach down and bring the whole? This is like flamingo, right? Straight ahead and breathe. This is challenging balance. I'm not letting you off easy today. If you guys thought this was easy, I'm messing with you. And down we come. Inhale out, sun salute. And just go ahead and exhale through the chimney. Shh. Inhale the T. Roll the wrist again. Opposite direction. All right, Kath, which leg are we lifting?
Left.
Left leg. Okay, great. So, can you get it up and then can you bring it all the way up into flamingo? Ooh, it's gonna be hard for me. Okay. Good posture, straight ahead, breathing. You guys are so awesome over here. Dicks, they're doing good, aren't they? And down we come. Good job, buddy. That's fantastic.
My right side's always better than my left.
Is that right? I'm the opposite. So, yeah, I mean, I'm like a wobbly little fast poster.
You're left-handed,
I know, what's up with that?
you're right-handed.
Yeah.
too.
This is weird. Well, but you guys are wearing flags, so that's all that matters. All right, my favorite part here before we go to Shavasana is, you know, I love. Barris is here. We got to do breath of fire. Okay, it's a third and a third. Okay, yeah, that's the hard part. Okay, and just do what you can. Okay, so it looks like this. And then the exhale is. And you bend over and try to let the hips drop onto the ankles. It makes the bend over part better. It makes it more balanced. So then we go. That works for me. All right. Cat is sick.
Room is always spinning.
I love it. All right, everybody, here we go. One lion before we go to Shavasana. Tighten everything up you got. I mean toenails, knees, whatever you got, tighten everything up. Eyebrows, tighten it, and rah! And now it's time. Okay? Time for Shavasana, everybody. Find some place that looks and feels great. Okay, and that feels comfortable. There we go. Whew. Here we go. There we go. Oh, look at that, up the wall on the back. Let all the air out, everybody. Just let it all, as much as you can, just let it out. Close the eyes. At least let them drift shut a little bit. Follow the breath. Watch what a miraculous, incredible miracle it is as it travels through the body, bringing energy to every place, even down to the tips of your toes. And the part that I find so amazing is that it knows what to bring, to wear. It knows how to heal a paper cut on the fingertip. It knows what energy is needed in the digestive tract. It knows what the heart, and stomach, and the spleen need. It's truly a miracle. So my suggestion is let the miracle be in charge. Be at ease. Find a little bit of peace. So let's begin by wiggling our fingers and toes and welcoming ourselves back to the mat. Take the time that you need before we come to a seated pose for one last moment. I feel like that was a proper Shavasana. Proper way to end the class, because sometimes I just don't have great timing. I'm so proud of everyone for taking time out of your incredibly busy schedules, particularly because of the fourth coming tomorrow. I'm so proud of you for blocking out this